Raonic was saying earlier, Randy, that the experience of yourself and Novak is the difference in those really tight moments, and there were plenty of those this evening. Are you sort of conscious of that bank of experience that you've had when you're really up against it, that's what gets you through?
I mean, experiences can help in some ways and can be negative in some ways as well. Maybe you know sort of the right shots to play, but you also, you're more aware of the consequences of making those shots and also missing them as well, especially towards the end of the matches. Sometimes the young players in those situations, they sort of go for shots without thinking. I think as you get older, tendencies to think a little bit more, so it has positives and negatives, experience, I think.
Andy, obviously another very long match tonight. You quite often say that it's kind of the next day that you pay the price. Judging by how you feel now, how do you think you're going to feel tomorrow?
I don't know how I'll feel tomorrow. Obviously tired just now because it was a really hard match. It wasn't just that it was physically hard; it was mentally a tough match too. It was pretty stressful. I was quite far behind, obviously, in the second set, and the set and the breakdown managed to turn it around, and then obviously it was back and forth really in the third set. So the physical side obviously is body's a bit sore after such a long match, but mentally it was tiring too.
Andy, Milos called this one of the best matches he's ever competed in physically. I know you've been in a lot of long matches. Where does this sort of rank in that category?
I think for drama and stuff at the end of the match, I think it was pretty dramatic. Both of us had chances, and in the tiebreak, I think we played some pretty good stuff in the tiebreak. I don't think it was like bad points that we're losing or bad shots that we're losing as points. I think we played some good stuff in the breaker. But yeah, it was one of the tougher matches I played this year. For sure, it was not easy for the reasons I gave, obviously, with it being very long, but also mentally tiring as well because of the nature of it. It was very, very up and down.
Andy, I think you said big heart to your team. It looked like you said that to your team as